And everyone is probably dead. Now, are we prioritizing cup competitions or
What was that? What was that layout where there were like 5 people up front? That one.
This one? That's
That looks fun.
yeah, that's the one we just played.
Hmm.
We got a draw, but everyone is very tired.
They put in a shift,
And
and now they got to do it again.
we could sit bowl for Dickinson for the cup competition.
Yeah, we're not beating Middlesbrough. Let's just be fair here. Okay.
That is my thought, but I wasn't gonna say that part out loud.
I tell the board how it is.
And they might respect you for it.
They might. They could
might
fire
you for it. Yeah,
That's all right.
but I think we give Bull a rest.
Yeah.
And then,
Don't need that man going down.
Give Lees another run out.
Oh, jeez.
We got another game in 3 days after this.
Yeah. Yeah, I'd drop as many of our starters as possible to be completely fair.
Yeah, they don't hate that. Alright. I think that's a lovely way to go about winning this game.
Yeah. We're not throwing it away.
No, it's a valuable learning experience.
Mm-hmm.
It could be.
Oh, we did regular sim.
That was my thought. I guess we could have quick simmed it. I still can, actually.
It might be for the best.
I wasn't sure if you wanted to watch the chaos.
Oh, God.
You watch it? You want to watch it all go crumbling or down? Which color are we? White? Alright, fantastic. Speaking of discriminatory hiring processes.
That's an interesting sim.
Isn't it?
I kind of like it.
I kind of like it too.
Hey, it's been 10 minutes and we haven't got scored on.
I like it than the other game, better than the other game simulation. And that's a win, given the squad that we put out. Not saying we're losing, just saying it's unlikely we win.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I just realized the worst possible result here is... Okay, never mind.
There it goes.
Is that?
There it is.
No, I was going to say a tie.
Oh,
Alright,
that's the worst possible result?
well, we'd have to play
Yeah,
it again.
absolutely. We'd have to do another
Oh.
game.
And then we have to pay money
Wait,
for
no, does
match
Carabao
fees.
Cup have replays? I thought they went to PKs.
Oh, maybe they do. I
I
don't think
think
we'll find out.
Replays are only
What a save.
FA Cup.
What a freaking save.
Oh, jeez.
No, it's fine. Look at that.
Kicked it over the bar.
Look at that.
Weenie.
Oh, wow.
Oh,
We
wow.
just gave it right back to them. Who was that? I'm not going to identify him. I don't want to have to sell him. Hey.
We shouldn't be selling anyone else right now.
We shouldn't sell anyone. Except we might have to get under budget. Oh, my.
Oh. Oh.
Man, if we had better players, that would have been a goal. It was squandered. At what point do we go all out attack?
Not in the first half.
But you can't score a goal if you don't attack. Oh, but you can get scored on twice. Ooh,
Yeah.
offside.
Oh.
Very nice.
Ooh, yeah.
Thought that was going to be a penalty. Look at that move. Good hold-up play by whoever's playing striker.
Marshall.
It is actually Marshall. Look at that. We're only one down to Middlesbrough. That's not bad. I got excited for a second until I realized we switched sides. I truly am the Ted Lasso of this story. Oh dear. Guys, we just need a little bit of positivity. And then we too can finish second in the league. Oh, they're passing really well.
You wanted to be second?
I would die if we get second this year. Second's automatic promotion. I don't need the trophy. And we have to pay out the player bonuses for winning the league.
Yeah, let's not do that.
There it is.
There it is. That might totally end. Not saying we're giving up. I'm just seeing if there's any other players we could sub on right now to save ourselves for the next match. Jones is gonna die. Dun 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 dun. It's not giving up if you never wanted to win. Do we sub Mrnovic off?
Nah.
Oh dear. Alright.
Concentration levels high. Really
Now let's see if the ball goes out again before the game's over.
Yeah.
It will
Still
when they
run
score again.
for 20 minutes.
Ramsey.
What if we get one back?
15
No,
minutes
okay.
left for play.
That was silly.
Able to keep the ball that time.
That was
Big
really
what if.
silly.
Well, somehow
Hey, what a save.
Hey, a save though.
corner
That was
again.
quite the save. Did the subs happen? Oh,
Can
think so.
Well,
yikes.
he didn't really trouble the keeper. To
Yeah,
be
they
fair,
did happen,
the
okay.
angle was tight.
Marshall's off. I see no number 9.
It's always going to be difficult to score from there.
In possession, Mella. Oh, he's given us away.
This is called managing the season, okay? We may not win the battle, but we might win the... We're not going to win the war. What am I kidding?
Conlon.
Oh.
Oh, what
Oh
it?
my...
Oh,
Was that a shot?
Care of it.
16. Who's 16?
Let's not identify them. Board father might get upset.
He lapped.
Oh dear.
I too late already heard it.
Uh-oh.
16.
Oh dear.
He gets an extra training session.
Scoreline would suggest
Oh. You can train him as long as we don't sell him. I need players. I can't run a team like this. Somebody wants to chat. I wonder why. Oh. Yeah, well, you're gonna kind of play wherever we need you to play, bud.
Beggars can't be choosers.
You can be even better. You'll do it for me, or I do what I need for the team.
Oh, yep.
Yeah, it seems actually the most truthful. I don't think he's gonna be happy with it.
Yep.
No, it's okay. Doesn't need to be happy, just needs to perform.
I mean, I think they normally perform better when they're happy. Confidence is key. I feel like you've heard that before. No? Okay.
How
I
much
feel like
is Neil Brown gonna cost?
being unhappy with us shouldn't necessarily translate to lower self-confidence.
In an ideal world, maybe. All right,
Fair.
what does he want? Absolutely nothing.
Bring him on.
Mr. Boatfather? I don't have the energy to do the whole flowery speech again, but it's Neil Brown and he's only 16. And he only wants $600 a week. 600 pounds a week. It's the same. Don't even worry about converting it. Do we have the okay?
Yeah,
Ooh.
yeah.
There
He's
was,
young.
there was careful consideration there. This will put us further over budget, but I'm on board.
Sell an old guy.
Not by too much.
If only I can. What an office, first of all. He does not look 16. Looks like he's 45.
Looks like he's in his late 30s.
Well, he wants a squad role of important. Are we willing to give him that?
Everyone's important, right?
That's one way of looking at it.
You know, I would go down the path of probably making him rotational, but at the same time, he won't take that. So I understand that this is probably a non-negotiable.
It probably is, but you know what? For the hell of it, let's see if he's willing. Yeah, have you ever negotiated down the squad role? Because I don't think I ever have.
Nope.
Yeah.
Never.
Successfully or attempted?
Successfully.
Just curious.
We just attempted.
We did attempt a lot.
I attempt a lot of things. Let's talk about his contract. How many years? Do we lock him down? Give him a 1-year deal? He's going to want more than 1 year, I hope. If he knows what's good for him, he doesn't want more than one, but...
I mean, I'd go with like 3 to 4 and try to keep his price low.
We'll amortize it over
I see what you're
the
saying.
contract.
Yeah, no, that sounds good.
Fantastic. That's what they wanted. A release clause or disregard?
Make it 7 million. Just kidding.
I don't think he's going to go for that.
He definitely won't. Well,
If we want
if we have plans for long term, it would make more sense not to have a release clause in there. And then if someone does
Still,
come
though,
in
if we
for
do a release clause, we can get more money.
That's true. If we want to keep wages low, we might a release clause might.
Oh
goodness, we might be able to get him under 600 a week.
all right, release clause then.
Of 20,000.
For the release clause? How about like 2 million?
I kid. Okay. Let's see if he'll take that. Is that way too low? Oh, it's too high. I've also never successfully negotiated this down, so now it's about whether we're willing to take that release clause or completely deny it.
Our budget right now is less than what they're asking for a release clause. I say we do it.
All right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it could only double our budget if he decides to go with that release clause.
But we could lose a quality player.
But we double our budget.
I hear it. Any
It's not my choice to make.
It's not, well, unless you want to try and convince him otherwise. It's really his decision.
How many quality players could we get for that 1.5
You've seen
million?
the odds of... Well, it depends where we're getting them from.
Yeah. This is Border Fathers. This is a dangerous slope. And only the reason I say that is because you're playing into Mr. Jack's hands.
What?
How's
You're
that?
playing into the method of his madness for FIFA of just churning out free agents for cash all the time.
I think it's a
If
valid
you-
strategy.
You put a release clause in there and they bite. 1.5 million is not easy to pick up anyone on the open market. We're going to go back to free agents. We're going to conserve our cash, and we're going to do this again. Submit more release clauses, and we'll just churn out new players every other year. And,
Will we get a younger team and more money?
You'll get more money. And I can't guarantee a
Can't
younger team
guarantee
with
younger. 16's pretty young.
Oh. 16 is pretty young. Okay, no release clause. You're right. He's
Wow.
young.
You've convinced him. I might convince him with dice, but that was a brilliant speech. Actually, I'd like to proceed without it. Could take your release clause and shove it. How disappointing. Could have gotten him so low. Okay,
I
we
say
can
still
get
go
him
for
so
600.
low.
Oh, 400. Boy. Remove that goals clause, though. Get rid of that crap.
Yep. And I feel like I'm perfectly willing to give him that. Does
Yeah,
Sport
that's-
Father want to try and pinch
We
pennies?
just saved 200 euros a week. Over how many weeks we'll recoup that signing bonus easy?
Yeah, no, I think that's good.
All right. Look at Bull on
I'm
the
not-
wall.
Scrooge or anything. Come on.
No one has ever called you that behind your back. 400 pounds a week, baby. It's a livable wage in Carlisle.
It's basically a summer internship.
It's a trial period. Transfer in. Neil Brown. We're gonna pretend he was a youth academy prospect.
We're gonna pretend the Swede found him.
Yeah. Good job, buddy. He could play anywhere.
Hey, one of 3. Sign at least 3 players younger than 20.
Oh wow, look at that. That was an incidental benefit.
We're on our way.
To the bottom. Oh god, I hate this formation every time I see it. What? Who said that?
Is he just a CM? Alright, he's purely a
He
CM.
is. He is.
Let's see if he prefers, does he like the cam roll? Does he not like the cam roll?
Oh, hey, Powell's 34. Get out of my team. Yeah, he's fine with that. He doesn't like the center defensive midfield role, but he's absolutely fine with the center attacking role.
Oh, I'd make him an instant starter on the left.
It would. Drop Meller. Drop your boy.
I'll allow it.
Alright. Squad depth? Never heard of it.
Only
Salford,
against the number one ranked team in the league so far.
It's fine. We also have a 1 at the start of our position.
Yeah.
In fact, we have 2 of them. They only get 1 of them.
I think we're better.
That's how numbers work. And look at that. Pretty much everybody is happy and healthy. Mr. Manager, any subs to make or roll with the team?
No, that part's up to you guys.
No, I was asking. the
Jones looks a
manager.
little tired, but
He was asking a co-manager.
oh, awkward.
Let's go ahead and I'd say make no subs, but let's move to the 5-2-3 or whatever our more defensive one for this.
Yes.
We'll do the 3-2-4-1 on the
On the fun
lower
ones.
league teams.
These are all lower league teams. We are a lower league team.
On the lower half of our table
Oh.
of the lower league teams.
Oh, I see. Okay, in that case, hello.
Try to cope with the defensive aspects of playing the number one team in the lower league.
I'm sure it's going to go really well. Yeah. What a great formation. So clean. So easy. Who said that?
Until we get blasted.
Until we
3-0.
get absolutely murdered, yeah. Well, you know what?
It was quick and it was easy.
It's in holy hands now. Fuck.
Damn.
Close.
Put up a fight though.
They tried. It's it's fine. It's all a work in progress. Summers to start. What are they writing about? Is it because we brought in Brown? Yeah,
Yep.
it is. Okay. Signing of Neil Brown from free agents. Oh, no, Summers not going anywhere. Meller, however, is
Oof.
on the outs.
Chop and block.
Hate to do it. You hate to do it. Hey, Marshall got better, though. Look at him
Yes.
go. At some point, we should talk about all of these expiring contracts, but I feel like that time is not now.
And all that money we're gonna need to spend to keep everyone back here, and all that deficit that we don't have.
Well, see, I've thought about that a little bit. The objective is specifically worded that the salary growth has to be under 5%. It
Okay.
says nothing about giving out unreasonable
Overall.
signing bonuses.
Perfect. Let's milk it.
So,
You get 20K. You get 20K.
it'll probably be a video montage, but I feel like we could get everybody on at least, at worst, the same salary if we do it soon enough.
Probably. Yeah, well. Can't win games if you don't have at least 11.
All right.
Well,
But before we do
technically at least
that,
14.
we have transfer deadline day. Oh, no. Did
Not Harrison.
Boardfather see it?
Not Harrison.
What if I just quickly delete the message?
Yep.
If I delete the message, you couldn't have seen it.
Do we have the money?
Dortmund?
Put it in the spam folder.
No, this is them wanting to buy the player.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, hold on. That's our center
center
back,
back.
Harrison, 59, 29, so he's older, right?
He's slightly.
He's older.
Yeah, not super old.
He's one of our
Can
younger.
we get more money? Oh, he's one of our younger what?
He's one of our more
He's one of our
like,
younger center backs.
younger, older players. He's not over 30 yet.
Again, can we get more money
Well,
for him?
it looks like his market value should be between 96,000 and 175,000 pounds. So you could negotiate a better deal.
I want 200,000.
So you'll sell him for 200. Mr. Co-manager, how do we feel about that? Should we flex the
Feel like-
mechanics of this game?
We can try.
Try
The
and- I mean, we
the quality, the players that we have in his position, he's one of our best. So
Fine. Okay.
roll for it. No. You don't have to change your mind. This is just
I don't
us.
change mine at all.
Okay.
This is our Hail Mary. We're gonna roll. See if we can save his job. Holy shit, we did. Everyone understands what just happened, right?
Yeah, completely.
Okay, good.
Absolutely, without a doubt.
So what I'm showing is Board Father rolling an 11 as his highest. We switched to D20s, by the way.
Okay.
They just look prettier. We both roll a disadvantage. So yours is easy. You rolled a 5, but I happen to squeak out a 12. Since 12 is greater than 11, we now hold the decision.
Got it.
In my head canon, we basically just gone over Board Father's head to the board and the board members, and just like pleaded.
Or we put a counterfeit document in front saying we did sell Harrison, but then we'll just change the name on the back of his jersey and keep it rolling.
That. Or we just like
Got it.
deleted the message. And so we're gonna tell them to shove it. Is my
Yeah.
thought.
Yeah.
We gotta win.
Harrison is a pretty important player
I think so.
Fine.
currently.
And yes. So we had like a just knockout, drag out conversation in the office was the Board Father, and then the end result is him begrudgingly saying,
That's fine.
And he took that full cup of coffee and doused it in our faces.
absolutely.
And now I have third-degree burns.
I have to
Do we want
change,
to talk about why it's coffee instead of tea?
change my pants, because coffee's better. Fight me.
Well, should we at least look through the people up for contract and decide as a group who we want to prioritize as people we want to re-sign versus people that we could see if we could squeak out a deal for in this deadline day?
We can certainly do so. So, starting from the top, on the financial page.
Sort that. Well, alright. Cisse.
Can you sort by age or cost?
I can search by age, market value, wage, or contract. Or position.
I'm not suggesting that those are the only important things, but
It feels like you are.
I'd like to see it
That's interesting.
sorted by that.
Well,
Okay, he can go.
he's already he's up for a transfer. No one's come
He
for
was
him.
transfer listed. No one. Yeah.
I think the same can be said for most of these, except for Bull.
Yeah, Bull's not on the transfer list.
Bull's not on the transfer list.
And I would say that he's one that we're gonna look to extend.
Well, I would happily agree with that.
Cisse, 31. He's got good value. He's probably one of our most used substitutes, either on the wing or as a
Makeshift
Center back.
Yeah,
makeshift center back.
as he said in his
As he
chat.
begrudgingly did. I think George Hall is someone we could definitely look to sell. If we're gonna keep one of the two, I definitely keep Cisse. They're the same age.
Hall is transfer listed already, so
All right.
past us is on the same page.
Don't worry about the keeper.
He's also just been brought in, so he can't be sold.
Correct. Jones, center back, right-footed.
Currently
He's
a
one of our
starter?
starters. He's currently our starters. I
think
would
he's
say
left-footed actually, but not that that's super relevant.
playing right back.
He's playing center back.
It's fair. Yeah, I'm fine with extending him too. Bishop, yep, he's a starter, and Summers is a starter, I think, and Harrison, all three of them.
Just save this man.
Yep. So I think off that list so far, Hall for sure, and if we could get an offer, but I doubt. Well, we'll see. Most certainly priority to between him and Bull. We need to get both of them signed, at least. and maybe one of those central midfielders, so we don't have no one in the middle of the park. But good. Oh, Marshall too. Good God.
We to summarize the numbers, we have 12 players on an expiring contract. So
The entire starting 11 plus one. It would be that person right there.
well, he's not starting anymore. This is fine.
That's what I'm saying is we could look to sell him if he's not on, if he's transfer listed.
He's not yet, but he could be. Would free up 2,100 pounds in wage cap.
Yep, he could be a sacrificial lamb.
I've always liked those.
Lambs or sacrifice?
Or just sacrifice.
I wouldn't worry about
Don't
it.
answer that.
Oh God. Yeah.
I think you're hung up on the wrong part.
That's entirely possible. And there's the bottom of our roster, our 24-man roster. Dear God.
Try to get him to go out on a loan or just sell. But at that point, you're probably just selling him. If you're not going to wait for the growth of a 48 overall, 900 pounds a week, and someone that barely plays any minutes.
And quite honestly, my thought is, while 900 pounds sounds very cheap for a player that doesn't even start, and someone who
he
is
barely gets any minutes.
who is significantly not further along. What's the opposite of further? In any case, comparing Harry Bennett to Neil Brown, I know which one I think is the better value.
Oh, absolutely.
And so I would, if the board father allows, I would vote to put him up for sale.
Harry Bennett?
Yeah. Oh, but that's right. We have a rule. We have to replace him with 2 other young players. Oof. I forgot about that.
Well, hopefully the Swede comes through with some
Hopefully
prospects.
this week comes through with some prospects. Some older prospects, really. We got a bunch of
Yeah, or the
15-year-olds right now.
Or the same age. At least
That would be great.
playable. I would
Yeah,
say
approved.
try to look to sell
All
and
right. I heard
make
approved.
it-
I'm hanging up the phone. Okay.
yeah.
And we can, I think, keep Neil around.
Well, he's also under contract, so
Also that.
Neil and Neil.
Okay. Now, do we try these negotiations now, or do we do it towards the end of the season?
Well, we can do it. I would say now that we have the idea of who's transfer listed and who's not, let's play through the rest of the actual transfer in day,
Okay.
deadline day, and then we might soonly after we'll have a better idea of how much money we have on the books. If we do end up spending anything in this deadline day.
I like
Yeah,
that
we do.
plan. Okay. Skip deadline day. No. Advance 1 hour. Let's get into it.
Do you have any other free agents, young free agents you're looking at?
That was the only one I found that really
Fit our mold.
made sense in terms of financial structure.
Fair enough.
I think, unfortunately, we're waiting for the Swede.
We are. Alright, well then we're advancing to see if we get someone to come in for a player.
Any offers would be great. I hate to say it, but we're in quite the precarious financial position at the moment. There's an offer.
Hey,
Harry
look
Bennett.
at that. So what's the rule? Do we have to now replace him with 2 players in this transfer window or by the end of the year?
End of the year.
End of the year, okay.
Alright,
I
we
think
got
that's
some leeway.
reasonable. Alright, but we should make note of that. But insofar as acceptable market value, do we have the green light to accept this offer? Or are we negotiating?
That's down to the board, father. My recommendation would be to take what has been offered.
Take the money and run, might you say?
Yeah. Yeah,
No,
that's plenty. And you made a point that he's already kind of a drain.
he is. He's really a leech.
Yeah.
It's a terrible way to describe a human being. Alright.
But there's also a chance that they don't, personal negotiations don't happen. So,
There is. Well, here's an interesting one.
yeah, I say my recommendation is if we do attempt to sell, we go for a higher value. as he is one of our more key individuals, but knowing that we will have to then in turn take that money and immediately reinvest it in some sort of backup, because our center back, we play with 3 of them, and he plays as one of those substitutes. So,
Board father, thoughts, feelings?
He's really old, so I'd like to see him go. What was that about substitutes, though?
we are very short
We
in
need
that
them.
position, and we need them.
I mean, who uses defensive players anyway?
We do. On
Do we
occasion.
need to?
Actually, more often than not, I would say.
Eventually, yes.
Oh,
But we could sell and then again try to immediately reinvest some of this money. Really,
in more left and right backs.
or center back.
I would say center back, to be completely honest, based off of our formation.
Yeah, we currently use 3 of them.
We
Technically, only have 4 registered.
I like the idea of getting rid of him and trying to replace him swiftly.
All right, that was the first step. Second on the branching path is you accepting this offer, or do we want to negotiate for a higher offer?
I'd like a little bit higher.
Okay, then step into our office.
200.
Wow. All right. Does the board father
maybe-
concur?
Maybe 190.
No, I like 200. That's kind of what I was thinking.
All right.
It might blow him out of the water, but I also wouldn't be too pissed off at that either.
Well, let's see what they say, shall we? Could try a player swap.
Who do they have
I-
at
Yeah.
there? Who do they even have?
I don't know. I've never done
Center
this
backs,
before.
baby. Oh,
He's younger.
He's
but
He's younger.
that would cost
that
a
would
lot of
cost
money.
a lot of money. I also don't know
Holy
what the
crap,
wages
yeah, that
are.
would. True.
He wouldn't.
But
he has no
he
face.
doesn't have a face.
And you can't trust
No
him. He
face.
doesn't have a face.
Yeah. Huh?
What do we think his wages are?
It can't be too crazy. They're coming from definitely not a mainstream league.
Mm-hmm. Wouldn't that be nice? All right.
Wouldn't it?
Just wanted to dream there for a second. Yeah. I mean that. If I've never actually tried this, but that would be the one
Yeah.
potential. Again, I don't
Yeah.
know what the. I guess we renegotiate his contract if this goes through.
We do.
Okay.
We do.
So
This has worked in the past, so then in this case, what I would do, probably going to get thrown into the woods here, but I would say yes to the player swap and then take your transfer sum all the way to 0.
yeah,
And then just see if we can get a straight swap for this, which would be
I think that
hilarious.
would be a coup.
Sounds good to me.
Okay. Proposed new fee. $0.00. Yeah.
Just a straight swap.
All right. See if they'll take it. They'll take it for sure. What do you mean? What do you mean he's worth double our player?
They're gonna murder Ted Lasso.
Hot coffee going everywhere. Oh yeah, they were very upset by that.
Oh,
See you later.
awkward.
Well, look at that disappointed face. We tried.
That's the gambit.
We are not making friends today.
All right. Well, we still have a chance of getting Bennett to be sold.
Mm-hmm.
There's a little something there.
It would be a little something. I'm a little concerned that we haven't gotten confirmation of that yet. Well,
All right. Let's go to Forest Green and see who they got for a straight swap,
or we can make some money.
or make money.
That's
There's
upset.
potential you can. At this point, we can't loan anyone if we're
All
making.
right, so we'll deal
fail.
with these one at a time. All right, so Nathan Miller. It almost feels wrong, but they are offering market value. Over to the board father on whether he'd like to accept,
Or screen.
reject, or negotiate a higher fee or a potential player swap.
My lord.
I guess my question here is how important is this guy to our team?
He's similar to Cisse, I would say. He's not a current starter, but he is frequently used substitute, or at least projects to be.
Yeah, I actually feel a little bad getting rid of this guy too for some reason.
For some
Um,
unknown reason.
Can't put my finger on it.
I'm not sure why.
Yeah. I would say either get rid of him at market value or
Oh,
I don't know if we could renegotiate his weekly wage and decrease. I don't know what that would take.
Just pay him less.
we could
Yeah.
potentially do that.
I don't know what that would take exactly, but
It would.
that or we can sell him. Like I just want more money. Not that that's the only important thing in the world, but
But
it would be nice.
okay. I mean, I'm kind of curious to see how much we can trash this team. So I heard accept.
Oh boy. Yeah, go for it.
See how he does on four screen.
To the wolves. To the wolves. thrown to the wayside.
All right, now
Disregarded.
I will hope that laissez-faire approach to transfers has garnered me some ability to recommend that we outright just reject this loan to buy, because as my co-manager said, we can really hardly afford to loan players out. Unless, of course, they pay the entirety of the wage, which I just realized is rather high for his talent level.
And they pay the entirety and then some?
Unfortunately, I think in real life, yes. In this mode, I don't believe so. In the fiction of the game, I think the best we could do is negotiate that they pay a portion of the wages, which could be 100%, but likely will not be if we want to get the deal done.
Yeah, okay. I accept your recommendation.
Phenomenal. Harry Bennett still has not accepted terms. That could be a bit.
Yeah.
Could be a bit of a bummer.
None of these deals might. Nope.
Oh,
Bennett's
one
gone.
done.
Cutscene.
Eventually. No, this is someone coming. Oh, this is Neil Brown.
A little late, but welcome to the party.
He's already played at least one game for us. Look at that. We're on our phone, but we have enough time to quickly chat. Yeah, use the workout facilities. Oh, and Harvey Bennett out. Look at that. 90,000 pounds. And we got an
I
A.
feel
Social media is going crazy. We got such a good deal. Look at that. We made it to the latest deals page. Here he is, Bennett sold. And the board have kindly taken their 30%.
Now, what'd you spend the 30,000 pounds on?
A new car. Hey, look at that. Back to 23. Are there any players we want to try and bring in to replace Mr. Bennett?
I think with him, you're gonna have to wait for our youth academy to start to foster some yield.
I would tend to agree with you.
I don't think anyone's gonna be that cheap.
You don't know.
Unless you can find another Neil Brown, but I don't think.
I don't
I think we've already decided that that's not the
think
case.
Neil Brown was one of a kind. And
Oh boy.
this is a big
Okay.
one.
Well, it didn't take long.
Now we're down to 22 players.
Forest Green must have got themselves a great deal then.
Oh yeah.
I'll be flipping you the bird.
That's a lot of cash.
Ah, damn. How is that an excellent deal?
No, it's
Get
an
more money.
action deal for us. Oh,
Ah, you could have got 2. You gotta get
20,000 more. That's alright.
20,000 more.
But then you risk losing the deal entirely. Couldn't possibly. Hey, look at this.
Another loan offer for our backup striker.
The worst team on the island wants to loan a player. I would happily reject if allowed. Or potentially try and negotiate for a 100% share on their end. If we'd rather go that route.
No, like you said, that seems unlikely. I'm down with rejecting.
Phenomenal. We're getting everything we want and we're still screwed. Any business to conduct in the final hour?
You don't need to say it quite like that.
Just the final hour of the transfer window? What were you inferring?
Based off of our financial limitations, I don't think we're expending any money on any new incoming transfer fee related personnel. Don't think that's the case.
Whatever do you mean? We have... we have $1 million. I thought that was 7 million. That's the total. Whoopsie.
No.
Alrighty. In that case, we say goodbye to August.
And pray for youth.
It'll be great. It'll be great.
Took the number 9 too.
He did take the number 9. That's what he wanted. That's why he left. It was in his way. Marshall really wanted it. Meller was like, no, I want to be number 9. We were like, we took... Marshall's the better player. It was really one or the other. We couldn't keep both.
Oh, Forest Green capture Cumbrian star.
It wasn't even starting. What are they talking about? Now that's just media spin.
Oh
baby.
shit.
The first of the month.
Here we go.
It's like Christmas.
Come on, baby.
Oh, maybe. Maybe. Alright, so this gentleman... I would say reject. We've scouted them for 2 months. Acceleration and sprint speed have a chance to be really good.
And
But
doesn't really have that potential.
he does not. And his overall seems rather low.
Yeah.
I feel like best case,
Okay.
this is a cheaper Harris or Bennett. I've already forgotten his name.
You say he doesn't look like he has potential?
Well, I guess it's all relative. But for instance, Palmer.
I was going to say, relative to our current team. I guess you're right, though, about Palmer.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Harley
But he's
Nash is
15.
Yeah.
He's 15.
We need 16-year-olds. That's weird out of context.
Yeah.
In the position we're in, I'm more intrigued because if that overall is actually, say, mid 50, that's a squad player.
How about just Freddie Chadwick?
Freddie Chadwick, hello.
Oh yes. Send all of it. Go.
Sign.
Do the thing.
Do
Sign
the
it.
thing. Sign the player.
Yep.
He might be the one we've been dreaming of. Hey.
And a goalkeeper.
And a
Back up.
goalkeeper, potentially.
Not terrible. And 16. 300k.
I would sign that.
Parkinson.
See how good he is.
I think he's a quick sell.
Hmm.
That's a future right back, but he is 15.
He is 15.
Alright. We need to get one more. We might be able to. He's only 160 value too. It's not really that great. It's probably on the lower end. Holt might be, or Palmer. Both of those guys are playable right now, right?
Potentially. Oh
I'll
yeah.
probably stay away from Charles Coles.
We could also
Either do
leave. We could leave these
Palmer or
all
Holt.
on scouting. I don't think it gets filled up.
No, we could.
But as weird as
Think
it
this-
sounds, if we want to sign one more, I would vote Ezra Holt.
Okay.
But I'm also happy to leave him to be scouted for another month to see if he's any good.
You get a better idea if we leave him there for
You
a little
do.
longer.
The longer you leave, the narrower the range gets for
Okay.
both the overall potential and the individual stats that you see there. And then obviously the question marks will turn into actual numbers as the scout
Right.
gets a better idea of how good or bad they are.
Yeah, sure. Let's leave him.
The only downside of leaving them scouted is another team could sign them in the meantime.
If he looks like that, I'm okay with that.
All right, I like it. Now let's see. What did we add? Anyone good? Chadwick. 55 overall.
Yeah.
He's no Neil Brown, but he's not far off.
No, he would be a good squad rotational player, or a bench substitute. So.
Playmaker, box to box, or central midfield?
I'd say box to box for now. Get his attack and work rate up.
Okay.
His shooting and passing could use work.
It could all use work.
I mean, that's fair. But,
Okay.
well, the question now is, do we want to leave Chadwick in here for a month and wait until next month's, report comes out, and then by then he'll be 56, ideally, and we can move him
Ideally.
over?
Yeah.
Or do we feel like we have to have somebody in our first team to cover the losses of Bennett and Millar?
Well, let's see what the next month looks like. And
Picture-wise.
I know where the calendar is. Hello. That's fairly sparse.
So, yeah, it's more doable.
I would vote to
Only one midweek game and
yeah
4 Saturdays.
yeah
So let's hold off. Let's hold off. Keep them all in the youth academy for now.
that would be my vote.
Foster growth.
Okay. Now we can start rolling through these, and we're gonna start winning. Maybe. Probably not.
Hey, we're on 5 points. This is a.
This is a win. Oh.
This is a.
Oh.
Guys,
Oh no.
forgot to think about that, didn't we?
Oh.
International
no.
breaks.
And they're international players for their teams.
Yep.
Oh crap. So
Do we need a keeper?
we have one keeper. We do have another that we just signed to the youth squad.
Oh, he's being called up.
Can he be called up?
Is he 15?
Is he 15? Where's the youth academy? There it is. He's 16.
Saved.
So
He's starting bad boy.
I was gonna say he is currently tied in potential, or excuse me, tied in overall with our backup keeper. So,
Oh, we have a backup. I thought you just said we did.
oh no, we have a backup, but he's trash.
Oh, okay.
Insofar as someone we just signed off the street is as good as him.
Yep. Porter.
But we could start Porter. Question is, do we think we can sell Porter?
All right now.
Not right now.
Transfer limit is closed. So
Well-
I say we start Porter then.
Okay, start Porter, keep The
Keep
very
Parkinson,
important part. That's his name. Yep. Keep him
Parkinson
on
in
the youth
there.
squad.
Sure.
Okay, did they fix... Oh, I forgot about our alternate jerseys. Oh, man. That's a whole bucket of ugly.
Oh,
Oh, for love...
great.
They didn't fix this? For the love of God. Okay. So this is the whole thing we were kind of mentioning with regards to why you would potentially want 3 keepers. Not saying it was a bad decision to only have 2, but for this circumstance where, in this case, they're on international duty, but they can either be on that international duty or hurt, or however they're unavailable.
I don't remember you mentioning international duty.
We didn't specifically think about that, and that is entirely on us. It's on me, really. Let's be truthful. But what it does is it leaves us with no keeper if Porter gets hurt in this game. But the odds of that are pretty low, so I'm sure it won't happen.
I do remember you talking about injuries,
Yeah.
and
Well, that
I
was
mean, it's a goalkeeper. Their only job is to put their life and limb in the way of the ball.
yeah. What are the odds they get hurt, really?
Yeah, I'm thinking low enough.
Yeah. Any subs on the day for Grimsby Town?
No inputs here.
Now let's rock and roll.
All right,
Send this bad boy. Let's get some points.
let's get some points. I don't have high hopes.
At least a draw.
I would take a draw.
King of the draws.
Take a win.
Look at that. Neil Brown coming in clutch. 87th minute, baby.
Who's green? I want him.